Other interesting business news, you have Disney shutting down their Star Wars hotel. Now, it looks like these morons, brilliant business executives, Bob Chapek and Bob Iger, they spent $240 million on a Star Wars themed hotel. Just before anything else is taken into account, you have to have special employee training so they could sell the crap. You have to have employee training so they could tour the special hotel. Just to make the damn building is $250 million. Does that sound like a good idea? Just with that number, how could it make money? Like, how can you make a profit off of that? You would have to have unprecedented. I know, Star Trek is a huge thing, and all the nerds, it's a cult for them. Calm down. I know I said Star Trek. It's Star Wars. It's got stars and drama. I know that. But you'd have to sell so many tickets. And considering they only had 100 rooms. So this was not going to be a volume sale like a Walmart or McDonald's where they make their living by selling many units at a lower price point. This they would have to sell for many thousands of dollars. I remember at one time they had a original charging of $4,800 for a two-person cabin mission. And including mission with characters. And I believe it is required for a 2-night stay. So it was about $10,000 for a weekend getaway at a Star Wars themed hotel. I can't think of a worse. Actually, the only worse use of money would be investing in a Disney film because they would guarantee to lose money. This perhaps had a 1% chance of success. But that comes out to, that means they lost $2.5 million per room about. That's how, perhaps there's just the unprecedented level of hubris. They just thought they could do no wrong. They're Disney. They print money. They used to. Back when Disney was apolitical, they had no politics. Back when they actually had morals and values. I know words that elude most Americans these days. Unfortunately, they basically printed money. Because again, they were capturing the whole market share. People on the left, people on the right, people in the middle, they all consumed and they enjoyed the product. They enjoyed the experiences that was Disney. They have made a cognitive decision to alienate about 50% of the United States population on average. Of course your sales are going to go down. Of course. Not only from people on the right, but I think there's a lot of people in the middle where they don't want sexual themes being injected into children movies. Which, again, used to be not a controversial thing to say, but has somehow become controversial to say now. Which is ridiculous and kind of says to how far perhaps the United States has declined, culturally speaking. But I'm not surprised at all that it shut down this hotel. I reported on this months ago talking about the initial price points of these rooms. Because again, I know experiences are what sell these days. It's not just a product, it's experience. But what's the average income of someone who worships Star Wars? Are they millionaires? I'd venture to say billionaires and millionaires don't get indoctrinated into cults like Star Wars. I mean, cultures that are Star Wars. But I can't imagine spending that much money. That's a vehicle on staying at a Disney Star Wars hotel. Ridiculous. And of course they have lightsabers for $700 or more. So they would upsell you with all the little accessories you'd buy for tool belt or whatever they sell. But yeah, I think the golden age of Disney is long gone. They're in consolidation mode. They need to start cutting assets that are, or I guess these are more liabilities than assets, fiscally speaking. They need to trim the fat from the company because they're going through some hard times. And given the people who work there and the culture they've built, it's not going to get better anytime soon. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Also, once you're to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of August, so if you click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget to take the time to like and comment. The feedback is always greatly appreciated. It helps us make the show better and better. Also helps with the algorithm, so it gets shown to more and more people. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your co-workers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.